What's up guys, it's Trevor with Embers. Today, look at these shiny things. How pretty are these? This is the 75 years anniversary edition of the Weber kettle. 75 years is impressive. How good is my math, Chris? That would be 1947. Am I right? 75 years? 22, that plus 50, that would be, I don't know. I don't know, let's get started. All right, just pulled out a calculator, I was right, so whew, that was a close call. Anyways, if you're in the Denver, Colorado area, come to our showroom today. Check out these products for yourself. If you're new to our channel, subscribe, hit the like button. If you're enjoying this video, go over to TikTok, follow us there. Helps us out a ton. We invest a ton of money into our social media platforms so you guys can enjoy all this free content. So help us out by doing that. A little shameless plug there. All right. Why is there a 75th anniversary edition? Well, the Weber story is actually pretty cool. They sort of invented the 75 years ago, and Chris will show you a picture of the original one. They have it up on their website now. They invented like the original kettle, you know, sort of sawed in half, top and bottom cooker. They invented it. Which if you think about, why did it take that long to invent something that's so elementary, but also works so great? Like, there's nothing fancy with Weber kettles, but like I use one if I'm out and about or whatever, keep one in your truck or whatever. They work, they work really good. So they're great. So this is the 75th anniversary. If you look at Weber's logo, their logo is a kettle. So the kettle sort of started the entire brand. Now they're publicly traded on the stock market. All from this thing. It's a pretty cool story, actually. So this is the 75th anniversary edition. The obvious difference is they're super attractive, very pretty. They got some classic paint colors. There's 4 paint colors. We only have 2. We were waiting for the other 2, but we decided it's almost end of summer and we just can't wait anymore, right, Chris? You've been dying to do this video. He's been asking me every day, when are we doing the 75th anniversary? That's my favorite video. No, he hasn't been, but anyways, we just said enough's enough, so let's shoot the video, even though we only have 2 colors. The other 2 colors are, so we sort of have this, what would you call this, Chris? Like a mustard?
That's what I called it, but I'm not sure if that's right.
They're kind of designed after classic cars. So some of you classic car enthusiasts, let us know what color this is, because I don't know. And honestly, same with this one. It's obviously like a nice green, but very, very pretty. Like they are very, very attractive. So the biggest difference is those special edition colors. I also brought out the original, the basic Weber kettle just to show you the differences. This is basically the Master Touch model. So with the Master Touch model, it has all the same features of the Master Touch model. So for example, it's gonna have this lid holder, I guess you call it. They're gonna have temperature probes. They're gonna have the upgraded grill grates with the inserts. You also get the charcoal baskets in here, if you wanna show them the charcoal baskets, Chris. But honestly, like one of the coolest things is this agitator that we get here. So one that's gonna help with airflow, and then it's gonna get all the ash out of there. And then we have our ash bucket down here as well that is removable. So that's sort of the upgrades that you get with the Master Touch. Now I do an in-depth video between the regular Weber kettle and the Master Touch. So this essentially is a Master Touch model with the souped up 1975 special limited edition. It is limited, they only made so many. So we have a handful of them. But what other advantages does Weber have? Well, you guys know I love a good scratch test, but I'm kind of nervous to do a scratch test on this pretty color. What do you think? Should we try it?
We have to.
We have to. Made in the United States, baked on porcelain enamel, most indestructible porcelain enamel on planet Earth. That's my gold wedding ring. Solid gold, by the way. No, just kidding. It's just regular. Look at that. Thing is spotless. Now here's why that's so cool if you have a special edition color, because no matter what goes on, you're gonna be able to shine this thing up real nice. So it's always gonna look, as long as you keep it clean, it's gonna look great. It's never gonna really age, which is awesome. And then our thermometer has the special edition thermometer. They almost looks like pilot wings, but again, it looks great. And then the rep was telling me that something with grills, you can't use real wood. So this is like a veneer wood handle. And then we also have a veneer wood handle on the front to sort of give it that classic look. And then, of course, I mean, if we're going after classic cars, if we're talking 1940s, 1950s, we gotta have white walls, right? Gotta have your white walls. And the Weber kettle's no different. I mean, if your Cadillac has white walls, this better have white walls too. So, got the white wall wheels. And then this is the retro original rack, I guess you call it. So they sort of put that retro rack in there. And then this is an absolute must right here. This is worth it alone. The Weber bottle opener, you kidding me? Come on, come on. You gotta buy it just because of that. What else? You also get this. So throw that in your garage. That's gonna go next to like your, you know, champagne a beer sign, right? You know, the old Pop Top Millers, probably put that by that. Or what else? What's another retro tin sign, Chris, you can think of that this thing could go by?
All your old cars, ones that you
Yeah, yeah. Your calendars, whatever you wanna. I don't know what type of calendars you guys are putting in your garage, but also it's gonna come with like a retro cardboard box, like an OG packaging. We didn't keep it. I don't know if it's really worth keeping, but it's gonna come with that. So that's really it. You do get a little bit of a tricked out handle here on your air control. But again, essentially it's a Master Touch grill, but I do think they're significantly more attractive just based on the paint colors alone. What do you think, Chris? I mean, they definitely pop in the showroom.
Yeah, it looks better than the original for sure. I like the all black, but the colors
Yeah.
pop out.
Yeah, so who's this type of thing for? Thing is, like if you're wanting a kettle, but you're wanting something just a little more tricked out, that's gonna just show off a little more, take a look at these. They're also gonna sit up taller, which is, you know, something about the Master Touch. I'm a tall guy, so I kinda like that feature. And also, like, I think these are really for the Weber fanboys. Like, a lot of people on our channel, they love our Weber content because they're just old faithfuls to Weber. They just love Weber, and this is going to be like a kind of like a collector's item, like a classic car, I guess you'd call it. So this is a one-time run. They're not making them anymore. And again, like I said, we do have some available. So this is the 75th anniversary Weber kettle. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.